The U.S. has published CEO Donald Trump Card's yearly finance disclosing paper, provided a glimmer of how the entrepreneur's distant-flung business relations fared for his at first year in office space. He as well had pensions, consisting $64,804, £48,000, of the Display Actors Guild. Comparisons are hard, with the early paper coded 16 months. Mr. Trump Card outdoor a new in a exposition office space house in Washington in deceased October 2016, and it is now an essential, though contentious, portion of his industry. The paper shows Trump Card old position office space driven in income of in 2017, its at first complete year in transactions. Comings and goings down there include been close controlled for signs how business community overseas leaders and some interests might be hard to carry favor by patronizing the institution. Critics include as well charged the CEO of with visits and fundraisers to contribute his Spoil-a-Lago clubhouse in Florida and some properties, although they include as well been the goal of protests. Game of golf's popular is decreasing and it is not named how the resorts might include executed had he not been CEO, but the paper does not show reached. Spoil-a-Lago gained on $25 meter in income in 2017, compared in on $37 meter in the 16 months of January 2016 to April 2017, on to the disclosures. Arrogant the income happen uniformly through the year, Spoil-a-Lago would include driven in on $28 meter in 2016. Else Florida Refuge, Trump Card domestic Doral driven in compared in more than rather than $115 meter on the early paper. Trump Card Turnberry, his opulence Scotch Refuge, gained on $20 meter. In the early paper it driven in less than, but it was close for portion of the period. Mr. Trump Card's interests interval the ball. The CEO informed revenue of ventures in India, the Philippines, the Joint Arab Emirates, Turkey and Panama, amongst some countries. In Panama, wherever he lose a legislative fight in his industry affiliate, he informed in control charges of on $460,000, compared in more than rather than $800,000 informed in the early disclosing. The CEO's transactions making styling is by the Microsoft, as he threatens to teardrop up trading deals and levy tariff, later invites negotiating. Human beings seem to be lathe to his 1987 Tom, this art of the transactions for understanding. Turnover restored for the president campaigning and kept how banned recent year, earning in among $100,000 and $1 meter. And fee of several of his inferior titles, Love, How to Get Wealthy, enlarged. Mr. Trump Card one day belonging shares in a broad crucifix chapter of US companies consisting McDonald's, Home, Wells Fargo and PepsiCo. But he has switching lot of his investment to reciprocal cash and indexes, ago how could panel him of extortion of favoritism. Of year, side roads uninterruptible power supply and downs yet question to his lower link.